Hi everybody, here I am driving home. Now this is probably one of the dumbest things I've ever done. You'll notice that I'm not looking at the phone at all. Okay, for those of you who are worried about how can she be doing this, she's driving. Okay, I'm driving. And driving with one hand when there's no traffic to speak of. There never is in the rural area where I live. Anyway, I'm going to talk. I had such an interesting, intriguing time at the studio today. I've been working on a 5 foot by 6 foot canvas. I'm using my knee to hold the wheel. Don't panic. Okay, there we go. A 5 foot by 6 foot canvas for at least 3 days, maybe 4 days. And I started out choosing the paint, which, that's just not a good idea for me. I picked blue because I think this a darker blue, there's a power there, a drama. But the truth is that when I paint, I typically stand before my paints, and one of them will simply stand out as more powerful, as I don't know what it is. Okay, so somehow or other the paint picks me, the color picks me. Well, I didn't start out that way. I also started out with kind of a narrative in mind, which also didn't work well for me, but I kept it going for 2 or 3 days. Now, today I took white paint and I just put it right across the very middle of the canvas, and everything changed. So there are basically 2, if not 3 in some area, layers of paint on this canvas. And what am I ending up with? At the end of the day, today, who knows, maybe I'll change it tomorrow. At the end of the day today, the canvas is about 30% black across the top and 70% white. Now, in the past, I've said to myself, why didn't I see this in the beginning? Why do I have to, waste all that paint, which is money? These 32-ounce jars of Liquitex paint cost about $30, sometimes $40 and $50, depending on the color. And why do I have to do that? Why couldn't I have just put black paint across the top on the first time, and then the white, I don't even have to paint it? But you know what? What I learned today, I've kind of set that question aside. I've been able to answer it, I guess you could say. I am grateful for the journey, and I'm happy to have those other layers of paint underneath the final painting. I enjoy the process. I don't try to hurry through and get to any end at all. And I enjoy taking my time. And so it's just been, from 11 to 2 today, I painted virtually nonstop. It's a big canvas, so you've got to take your time laying out the paint and covering the surface according to how you want to. So, yes, 2 or 3 people came in, just people walking on the street, but I don't really care if anyone comes in. It truly is my studio. I'm not looking at it as a gallery. Yes, I want to sell artwork. But, I'm not worried about that. Thank God, I don't have to. I've got, Social Security check. But it was such a fulfilling day, such a satisfying day. And you look at the canvas, and it looks, I don't know what it looks like to other people. It's just the black and white, but it moves me powerfully. Standing in front of the canvas, I see every stroke. And you know what? Every stroke, maybe that's an exaggeration, but you see brushwork. And the brushwork means something to me. Not like, okay, there are 400 brushstrokes. No, it's more like, this is the struggle of my life. This is the part of me, like that white in this painting. it's light. It represents light for me. It represents hope for me. A life worth living, and all that darkness and black. And I have had some darkness and black, in my life. Right now, as a matter of fact, this very Christmas season, I've written a poem about that. And then all that black on the top, it really, in other words, it's a profile. It's a portrait, if you will, of my place in my life journey right now. And it really speaks powerfully to me. Well, anyway, lots of meandering, but even if I don't post this, at least I've captured my thoughts, because it can very easily happen. You know what? I get home, I don't remember a thing. What was I going to write about? So there we go. We'll see how this works. So long.